Today's episode of Street Smart Civics Edition is on the Office of President of the United States. Visit PragerUkids.com to download this sweet worksheet and play along. This is Street Smarts, a game show on the streets where contestants are rewarded for their knowledge. Street Smarts! Oh, I'm so great having you guys.
Welcome back to another episode of Street Smart Civics Edition. I'm your host, Selena Lewis, with
Uncle Sam.
And we are here in Long Beach, California to see what kids know about the office of the president.
Ooh, I'm so excited. Let's go find out.
Let's go!
Woohoo!
Here are the rules. There are a total of 8 questions. Each correct answer is worth $5. But the final question is worth $20. If someone is stuck on a question, they can pay Uncle Sam $2 for a clue, or they can pay him $5 to ask for help from a friend or a parent. Now, once someone answers incorrectly, that is it. They are eliminated. However, the good news is they get to keep all the cash that they earned up to that point. Here we have the one, the only...
Mateo.
Leonardo. Joshua. Ian.
Violet.
Violet!
Hello. What's your favorite color?
Purple.
Well, it's about to be green. Am I right?
Question 1. Where have American presidents lived beginning with John Adams in the 1800s?
Could I ask? Yeah.
Here is your clue. This place is located at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue in Washington, D.C.
The White House.
The White House, indeed.
The White House?
They have lived in Washington, D.C., specifically in the White House.
Specifically in the
got
White
the
House.
specific place
Love
and
it.
location.
The White House.
Oh, that is correct.
The White House.
The White House. The White House.
These presidents are going to live in your hand.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling confident and I'm feeling good.
Off to a good start.
Question 2. True or false? The Founding Fathers established the office of president partly because Americans didn't like the tyranny during King George III's reign.
True.
Oh, truth. Before you even gave him the mic.
True.
True.
I'm going to say true.
And you would say
you're
correctly.
On to question number 3. A president can issue blank, which are intended to clarify or further explain laws and regulations passed by Congress. A, executive orders, B, constitutional amendments, or C, newspaper articles.
A, executive orders.
There you go. A is
Executive orders
correct.
is correct.
I'm gonna say constitutional amendment.
No.
That is not correct.
It is executive orders. Street Smarts! Good job, Mateo. High five.
Mateo. Oh my gosh.
Does that have a clue?
Yes, you can. Here is your clue. Remember which branch of the government the president belongs to.
A, executive orders.
And that was a 2 for 5 deal. There you
Nice
go,
job.
sir.
A, executive orders.
Hey,
Correct,
it's correct.
Mateo.
And another $5 for
How you
Ian.
doing?
Great.
Coming in hot with question number 4. Yeah.
4.
Halfway.
Halfway.
Question 4. One of the ways the president enforces laws passed by Congress is through A, appointing officials to carry out laws, B, serving as a police officer, or C, executing anyone who breaks laws.
A, appointing officials to carry out laws.
A is correct.
A.
B, serving as a police officer.
Fortunately, that is
That is
incorrect.
Correct.
A, appointing officials to carry out laws.
Yes, you are officially $5 richer. Woo-hoo.
A, appointing out officials.
There we go. Give
Hey,
us 5, Uncle
again,
Sam.
another
Nice
5 for
job.
Ian. Woo-hoo.
Nice job. All right. Question number 5. Over time, the president's role has shifted from mainly executing the law to also blank legislation. A, spell checking, B, proposing, or C, ignoring.
Proposing.
Proposing is
Another
correct.
5.
B, proposing.
You would be correct, and another 5 for you, good sir.
Proposing.
He's correct.
Just take it.
Question 6. The Constitution gives the president the title of blank because of his role in defending the nation from threats and carrying out military policy.
I would like To buy a hint.
Yes, I will take $2.
Part of this title is given to the head of a tribe.
Huh.
You want to ask a parent?
Yeah.
All right.
Commander-in-Chief. Okay, Commander-in-Chief.
Nice job, that is correct. Commander-in-Chief, yeah.
Commander-in-Chief.
Woo! We commanded that answer.
I'm gonna say leader.
You're gonna say leader, lock it in?
Leader. Lock it in.
All right.
Good guess, but unfortunately it is not
It's
that.
Chief, right? Chief.
Commander-in-Chief. Commander-in-Chief.
Question number 7. Which foreign policy power does the Constitution give to the president? A, choosing leaders of other countries, B, negotiating treaties, or C, declaring war?
Negotiating treaties.
Negotiating treaties
You
is indeed.
negotiated that 5 pretty well.
B, negotiating treaties.
Didn't even need to think about it. And another 5 for you. Oh, hurting my pockets, Joshua.
Negotiating treaties.
Woo!
What time is it, Uncle Sam?
Time for the final question.
To fulfill a constitutional requirement, the president gives a speech every year about the current condition of the country. What is this speech called?
The inaugural speech?
So close. So close.
Constitutional speech?
Unfortunately, is not constitutional speech. That was a good guess, though.
Speech.
Constitutional speech? Good guess, but unfortunately, that is not it. $35 richer. Give it up for Joshua. Well done.
Unfortunately, none of our contestants were able to answer the final question.
Oh, sad day.
So I'm here to ask Uncle Sam the final question. To fulfill a constitutional requirement, the president gives a speech every year about the current condition of the country. What is the speech called?
Why, that is the State of the Union address.
That is correct. Unfortunately, Uncle Sam doesn't get any money because...
Who cares? I have it all.
Exactly.
In today's episode, we learned about the office of President of the United States, which dates all the way back to the founding of the country. American colonists were actually content to live under a king for many years, but Britain's tyrannical policies left many Americans with a bad taste in their mouths toward the entire British system, especially the idea of having a king as a ruler. The founders understood this when they created the office of the presidency during the 1787 Constitutional Convention. Many of the convention delegates primarily feared that the office of the presidency would become too powerful, so they created a position that had significant but limited powers. It was also widely understood that George Washington would be the first to fill the role, alleviating the delegates' fear. He had always demonstrated very little interest in acquiring power, making him the ideal first president of the United States. Being president comes with many responsibilities. Under the Constitution, he is the head of the executive branch and has the power to execute the laws passed by Congress. He chooses members of his cabinet as well as other officials to lead government departments to ensure they are run in accordance with the law. As time went on, the president's role shifted from merely executing the law to also proposing legislation. Whereas early presidents generally didn't present new laws, modern presidents run for office promising to put new laws into place. The president also plays a vital role in the lawmaking process and decides to sign or veto bills he receives from Congress. He is the commander-in-chief of the U.S. military, which includes defending the nation from threats and developing military strategy. He also has a major role in foreign policy, where he is responsible for negotiating treaties with other nations. To fulfill a constitutional requirement, the president gives the State of the Union address every year to Congress, which gives information about the current condition of the country. Fun fact, 31 of the 46 presidents to date have served in the military, including Andrew Jackson, Ulysses S. Grant, and Teddy Roosevelt. Presidents represent the nation and play a vital role in protecting its interests as well as the freedom of the people.
Thank you to all our contestants for participating in today's episode of Street Smart Civics Edition. I'm your host, Selena Lewis, with
Uncle Sam!
for PragerU Kids, and we will see you next time.
Hey, you wanna go check out that lighthouse?
Let's go check it out. Yeah,
Cool.
that sounds like a good plan. That was insane. That was so good.
Both of us?
20 buckaroos,
You don't want to
Joshua.
leave me, do you? You don't want to leave me. You don't want to go to him. You want to stay with me. Hey, thanks for watching this episode. We hope you learned a lot. You know we have more, right? PragerU Kids is devoted to teaching what most schools aren't, our American values, history, and blessings. Watch more at PragerUkids.com, and parents, don't forget to subscribe.